Greetings of the day, children. I hope you all are doing very well, and I hope you are maintaining your notebook, children. So you all are welcome for the virtual session, and let us see what are we having in this virtual session of science. As you know, we have already started with the new chapter, electric current and its effects, and I hope you will have taken down all the points discussed and the electrical components, symbols, the diagrams which I have discussed, all that you have taken down in the previous session. So let us see what are we having in this session. We will continue with the chapter. Please take down all the important points discussed in the session, children. Now first of all, we will see drawing an electric circuit diagram. You have learned about the electrical components. Those are very essential components for any circuit diagram, for any electrical circuit diagram. So you are aware, you are familiar with the components, those basic components. You have to use it wisely, and then you can make an electrical circuit. And that diagram can be used to make the actual circuit in the lab. So here you are just learning the circuit diagram. And how are you going to do this? Let us see. First of all, on the left hand side you see an electric circuit. It is a complete circuit where it is connected to a cell and a bulb, and you see the connecting wire to the key, and the key is closed. Key is closed means the connection in all the components is made, and the electric current can flow easily in the circuit, so the bulb is glowing over here. What you have to do, you have to draw the diagram which is shown on the right hand side. That diagram has used the electrical components which you have learned. So here the bulb is shown with the symbol. You can see the key in on position, you can see, because it is closed. So the connection is complete and the electric current can flow and the bulb will glow. You can see a cell with a negative and a positive terminal. So you just have to draw this in your notebook. Draw the diagram which is shown over here, which is there on the right hand side. Circuit diagram of electric circuit. Please draw this diagram in your notebook, all of you. So now let us see what is an electric circuit. An electric circuit can be drawn on a paper with the help of the symbols that are used for representing the electronic components which you have learned in the previous session. Such a representation of an electric circuit using its symbol is called an electric circuit diagram. So it's very simple. When you're using simple electrical components and you're making an electric circuit, that diagram becomes an electric circuit diagram, which you can actually draw on a paper. And that diagram can be actually used as a representation of an electric circuit that can be used to make a proper electric circuit in the lab. And that will make the bulb glow. That will show the circuit is completed, and all that you can do in the lab. The electric circuit diagram consists of a key that acts as a switch for the circuit. So when you putting switch on and off position, that is actually the key in the circuit diagram. So when it is closed, the circuit is completed, the electric current flows and the bulb will glow. And when the key is open, that means you are opening the circuit, you are not allowing the electric current to flow in the circuit, bulb will not glow. So that is the work of the switch, and it is shown by the key, and the key can be placed anywhere in the circuit. This is how this electric circuit work. You have to write down all this in your notebook, children. Then open circuit, you need to understand what is open circuit. When you're talking about the key is open and the key is closed, you need to understand these two different concepts, and you have to differentiate between them. What exactly happens when the circuit is open? So when the key is switched off or open, the circuit is said to be an open circuit and it is incomplete. That means the key is open, the circuit is incomplete. That means there is no current flowing in that circuit. That means the bulb will not glow because bulb will not get the electric current. That is called as open circuit. I hope this concept is clear. This is actually when you are putting the switch in off position of any electrical gadget at home. When you are putting switch in off position, that means you are opening the circuit. That means you are not allowing the current to pass through that particular electrical gadget. Suppose a fan in the switch off position, that means the circuit is incomplete. Fan will not get the electric current, it will not work. I hope this is very clear. Similarly, on a similar line, just a reverse of that, you are going to learn the opposite concept, closed circuit. When the keys is on switch on position or closed, the circuit is said to be closed or circuit A is complete. Circuit is complete means, like for example, fan. You are putting the switch you are putting in on position. Fan will start working. It will start moving. That means you are supplying current. That means the circuit is completed. You are allowing the current to flow, and the fan will get the electric current. Then it will start moving. So here this is called as closed circuit. I hope the concept of open circuit and closed circuit is very clear with the example of a fan. Like that you do for any electrical gadget at home. So when you are doing the circuit diagram, you are actually using a key to show switch in on and off position. I hope you are writing all this, children. So here you just have a look at this closed circuit and open circuit. Closed circuit, you can see the connection, and you can see the electrical wire connected to a cell, and a bulb you can see getting electric current, and a bulb will glow. When you having open circuit, you can see this bulb is not glowing. Why? Because you have opened the circuit by one of the wire you had removed. You are not completing the connection. The circuit is incomplete. Therefore, this is open circuit and the bulb will not glow because bulb will not get the electric current. Similarly, you can see some more here. You can see open circuit again. The key is open here. Bulb is not glowing. Where the key is closed, circuit is completed, bulb is glowing. So I hope with these diagrams, the concept of open and closed circuit is clear with you all. One more diagram. This is to be drawn in the notebook. Please draw this diagram in the notebook. And here you can see on the left hand side closed circuit, where you can see the flow of the electron, that is the flow of the electric current, where you will see the battery or the cell having a positive and negative terminal, the cell connected to, with the help of the wire, connected to a bulb, and when you are keeping it closed, it allows the electric current to pass and the bulb will glow. On the right hand side you see open circuit, where you will see the wire is open in the diagram. That means you are breaking the connection, you are keeping the circuit incomplete, you are not allowing the electric current to flow, and the bulb will not glow. Please draw these two diagrams labeled closed and open circuit as shown. You have to draw this in your notebook. I hope you are following the instruction, children. So here we come to an end of the session. I hope you all have taken down all the points and the diagram mentioned in the virtual sessions. Please do draw in your notebook, children. They are extremely important. Thank you, children, and have a wonderful day.